People don't want to change. People are afraid of change. People hate change. Most of us see change as a disruption to our way of life. The most common question whenever a change occurs is, why did you change it? This is true in my profession, and it's also true elsewhere. We see change as a hostile threat, and our instinctive reaction is to resist it by criticizing and doubting. It happens everywhere, regardless of the industry, and it will continue to happen in the future, no matter what changes occur. Have you ever wondered why that is the case? Despite the fact that change has often brought us more pride than harm, it is still not welcomed by the majority of us. Let's talk about why. To take a deep dive, we need to go back millions of years to a time when Homo sapiens sat at the lower end of the food chain. If there was a dead deer, lions got the first and best parts, then leopards or hyenas, and finally, our ancestors picked up whatever was left. Sometimes they even had to share with vultures. Compared to these animals, Homo sapiens are born prematurely. For example, a baby giraffe starts to walk almost immediately after birth, as do many other mammals. However, it takes at least 12 months for a human baby to learn to walk. Why is that? The reason is the result of evolutionary brilliance. Being born prematurely allows humans to be shaped by their surrounding environment and culture much more effectively and rapidly. Most importantly, this shaping process, the change, can begin early in life, giving us a head start compared to any other animals on the planet. This is one of the reasons why we have conquered the earth, not the animals. We are born to be shaped and changed. However, just as glass needs to be shaped when it reaches incredibly high temperatures, we humans are best altered when we are young. The older we get, the less capable we become of changing. Our bodies develop a sort of resistance to change. Eventually, we become so rigid that even a small bend or flex might send us to the hospital. Adults' resistance to change is a side effect of human evolution. No one should be blamed, it is only natural. So how can we make change happen? Make sure it happens as early as possible. It is much harder to change someone's bad behavior if they are over 20. Their body and mind have been shaped by their environment and the people around them. Without proper guidance, the attempt to change them might lead to harmful implications, such as rebellion or antisocial behavior. As I mentioned earlier, it is hard to flex a rigid mind. What if they are older and not susceptible to change? Then we must ensure the changes happen gradually. Our brains can hardly detect changes that occur slowly, which is one reason why climate change struggles to convince us to alter our irresponsible behaviors, because it happens at an almost undetectable pace. Instead of setting one gigantic goal, try making smaller goals, each requiring only a moderate amount of change to your existing habits and lifestyle. After you achieve 3 small goals, look back, and you will be surprised at how significant the changes are. Are you ready for some changes?